Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train Sim World 3 video. Now I'm sure it is the first of many HST liveries we're going to see on the Creators Club, but this is the InterCity Executive livery, InterCity125, and it looks absolutely stunning. I'll try and leave a link for this in the workshop if I can find it again, as there was a few on there. But yeah, InterCity125, look at that. Livery designer is now on the HST. And you can see all the coaches, all the Mark IIIs have the InterCity livery as well, which looks amazing. I mean, I think there are a few little missing bits, but I mean, you've got to say that does look really nice, doesn't it? And then you've got the power car at the back, seems to be hanging off the platform there. AI. Right, let's get the doors shut and let's just go for a journey. I mean, this is going to be awesome. And we're going non-stop to Leicester as well. So we're fast the full way. But yeah, there's quite a few liveries on there. Same for the 158. So we're just going to sort of go through them slowly, and well, hopefully get a fair few of them done. I thought we'd do this one first. It's sort of such an iconic livery. I'm sure we can do the Midland Pullman at some point. Virgin Trains. We can do. There's lots on there. Lots of possibilities, and same for the 158 as well. Obviously, there's quite a few. For that one as well, which I've seen on the club. Just waiting for the brakes to release, so I probably shouldn't be applying power. They take quite a while, so I do sort of recommend to sort of start releasing them as soon as you load in on this, as yeah, they do take quite some time to, well, release. Come on, let's go. Full power, speed and power. They're releasing. There we go. There she goes though. I think it is missing the numbers at the front. I think it's that 253 on there. But look at that way. It's brilliant. Off we go though. So leaving Derby behind. I've got that collectible there to get that at some point. Off we go up to 30. Yeah, lots and lots of different video ideas I have for liveries. As with Creators Club, you can do this sort of thing. Does anyone remember this livery when it was in service? Lovely though. It's just a very, very nice livery. Very nice. Just InterCity125 on the side as well. Just, oh, it's nice. It's nice. Let me speed up in a second. There we go. Let's whack that up. There we go. And it really does fume as well. That's the best way to save it. Listen to that. And look at that as well coming out of there. I don't know how well you can actually see it, but properly going for it. And we're off. Hopefully you can actually hear me alright as we leave Derby behind. This is the fast portion of the journey. Derby to Leicester's the quickest, whereas Nottingham to Leicester's a bit slower. I suppose it's a bit more urban. Slightly lower speeds. Still quickish though. And we're off. So yeah, we are skipping Spondon, Long Eaton, East Midlands Parkway we're missing, which I suppose not many do miss, Loughborough, and then Leicester. So we are. I think this actually is the fastest service. So I thought we might as well do it in this train as it is the InterCity. Yeah, this is the fast train. So I thought we'd do it in this livery. But the seats match it as well. I don't know if that's actually the seats they would have had, but sort of the red and the red, it looks really good. And I think someone also has done an InterCity Swallow livery. So there's a lot of liveries floating about on that Creators Club. So do go have a look. There's even the Midland Pullman, which would be a nice one to do. We can find some sort of rail tour-esque service. Let's get a flyby shot through Spondon. Come in Spondon. Whizzing ahead, whizzing ahead, whizzing ahead. Here it comes. Oh yes. Oh my god. It's really good. Can't wait to start seeing some scenarios on Great Western for this, because the livery designer for the MTU hasn't actually come out yet. It's just for the VP185 HST. And also the 158, there's some GWR liveries for that on there as well. So I'm sure we can do some West Cornwall local scenarios from the club on there. So yeah, lots and lots of ideas. As I suppose these trains, the same with the 158s, they're everywhere on the network, or near enough everywhere on the UK network. So there's just so many possibilities and so many routes we can run this on, which is awesome. I mean, the ScotRail one, we could run that. The InterCity livery. Yeah, there's lots we can do. The updated EMR purple, which I don't think they actually ever did have the purple livery on these, but Creators Club people can do that sort of thing. "21 miles, we'll do there in 15 minutes, so it's a really quick journey. I suppose if you want to see the route in the fastest time possible, from Derby to Leicester, this service, which is head code 1Charlie50. Oh no, not that. It is the quick train. The fast train to Leicester. Lovely. Yes. "20 miles. So it comes down very quickly in this. And then we got the 80, then it comes down to 70 just after Long Eaton. We don't even stop at East Midlands Parkway. That's sort of the great thing about this service. We are fast. And I think it is the only one, unless someone can find another one, which doesn't stop at pretty much any stations, the full route. If you can find another one, let me know and we'll do it. Yeah, I think this is the only sort of fast one. I mean, the other ones are still fast, but you just have a couple of extra station stops. There we go, so we'll start coming down to 80 fairly shortly. Don't want to be missing that. Let's pop that down. There you go, start bringing that down to 80. And then down to 70 relatively shortly after that. There we go. And down to 70. There. And there we go. All ready for the speed limits. And then once we get past that 70, it then shoots up to like 110 or 120 or so. And that's sort of the fast section of the journey. That's 70. There we go. I got 90, but then it fairly soon after that then shoots up to 100 plus miles an hour. And you've got the power station, which is just loaded in now. Seems to load in much later on the Xbox version. I don't know why, but yeah, it just loads in later. And it looks like jelly as well. There's the 90. the bridges and then into the tunnels. There's another HST here. Look at you in the EMT livery. We are InterCity. Faster and better. We'll get another flyby shot for East Midlands Parkway. It would be rude not to. Bit of horn as well. Let's go ahead now before the train gets a bit too quick and then we can't catch up to it. Let's head on over. Yeah, watch an absolutely storming through. Or ish storming through. Here it comes, look at that. That's good. Very, very nice livery. Very nice livery. I've said it quite a few times that it's a nice livery. It is a nice livery. 17 miles, which will absolutely rock it down. I mean, 10 minutes, 17 miles, so... Well, 16 miles now in about 10 minutes. That's no issue for us, though. What we should get is a thumbnail. Get motion blur off. Yeah, get one there. Great shot. Oh, another one there as well. We'll get some of that. Yes. Cool. Motion blur goes back on. I don't know, I just play with it on. I know some people play with it off, but I just have it on. There we go. 15 miles to Leicester now. So this is sort of the Great Western-ish part of the route. 4 tracks, you've got your slow lines on the left there, on this side you've got the fast lines. And at the moment we are on the up fast as we're heading towards London, so it makes it the up line. Which now in sort of a navigational point of view, we're not actually going up or going down, but it's just the way it is. The lines going towards London are the up lines, the ones going away are the down lines, even if they're actually going up the country. But yeah. Up to 120. Should be coming up to Loughborough shortly. Seems like we're in the shadow. We're in the shadow of a cloud at the moment. Something you can do on Train Sim World 3. I suppose is quite cool. There you go. Back into the light. Absolutely throttling it along at the moment. And if you're enjoying the video, feel free to leave a thumbs up, it all does help out. But yeah, what liveries have you guys been enjoying? I'm sure we'll see quite a few on there. And yeah, if you have got any liveries, comment below, I'm sure I can give them a go. Obviously, you know, real life liveries, not any sort of fictional ones. Yeah, if you've got any real life liveries though, then yeah, do let me know. And possibly even a scenario for that matter. If you've got a GWR 158 scenario on West Cornwall local, let me know. Driven 100 miles. Is that on the Xbox and PlayStation combined, or just the Xbox? Probably just the Xbox. And this is Loughborough. Brilliant. No stopping us. I mean, if you're on PlayStation, you might get stopped by the TPWS, but We'll be alright. We shouldn't get stopped by the TPWS. So hopefully we won't come to a stop. Barrow upon Swords, the next station down. We've got 9 miles now to Leicester, and we've got still 7 minutes, so we have got plenty of time. Might even get there early if we're lucky. And yeah, I have gone for custom weather on this one. I thought we'd use custom weather, clear skies, well, clearish skies with a little bit of light clouds. It does look quite nice, doesn't it? Little sort of fluffy clouds spread out across the sky. Got 1:15 coming up. 8 now. 5 minutes to go 8 miles. Can it be done? This is, I think, Mount Sorrel. Yes, if you were on PlayStation here at the moment, it depends. It might have actually been it might have been sorted now. But I suppose come down to 15 miles an hour in the HST, because otherwise the TPWS will put on the emergency brakes. But coming down to 15 should probably sort it. Because I think what it's thinking is that the signal ahead's red, even though it's not. On the PlayStation version. Slowly rocketing along as we head towards the capital. It'd be quite cool though, because if we go on southeastern high speed now, we might actually see this livery as AI at St Pancras, and that would be cool. Brilliant. That was Selby. It's a Siston next. And you can contact the signal using the phone there if you need to. There is another HST service I want to do at some point. It's I think Etches Park to Nottingham. So sort of the HST gets to use the little bit of triangle track, which usually just the 158 uses, to link the Derby spur and the Nottingham spur together. Nice. I'm getting there. Start coming down relatively soon. Well, actually, I think it comes down in about a mile or two. It comes down to 90, so we will need to come down for that. That's Siston there, so that's the last stop before Leicester. And you can see the speed now sort of saying it's going to start coming down. Nice. Still in max throttle at the moment. We are going uphill, so sort of helping out of that. Not the steepest of hills, but I think it's actually flat now. We were climbing up there for quite a bit. Right, let's pop back down. Let's hide all that. Cool. 2.5 miles to Leicester. See the track on the slow line's now sort of gone into sort of a bi-directional slow line. Don't know, did that used to be double track there? Or maybe it used to just be these two lines and they built that one on extra. There we go. And a 40 in just over a mile's time. Yes, AWS. Yeah, coming into Leicester now, and actually arriving not on time. Well, it depends. Actually, we might get there within the minute of 25. Which if we do, it's all right. We shall see. To be quite quick into it. I don't know, we've been at full speed the whole way, pretty much. So I don't know how we would be running a tad behind. Yeah, pop that down. Down to 40, and there we are, coming into Leicester fairly quickly as we have got a red light at the end there, but we are arriving at 25, so that's good. Pop that down fairly swiftly as there is the red light at the end. Don't want TPWS getting angry with us. Yeah, InterCity125 has arrived in 22 minutes. Not bad. And then 15 miles an hour out of here, apparently. There we go. That will do. That will do. Doors open. That's neutral. There we go. There it is. The InterCity125 HST, looking absolutely stunning there. Quite bright. That glare on the side there. But there we go. That is it, everyone, for today's Train Sim World video. Big thanks to Dovetail Gamers for giving us a key to show off the Midland Mainline. Links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, thanks for coming in, and I hope we'll see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.